Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Today's video is just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. All the different things we're going to go through. It sounds like some sort of pitch for an American frat comedy type of thing, like an Animal House, something along those kind of lines. But no, this is reality in 2019. Oh my goodness me. So let's get into it. We all know that Ninja has left Twitch. He signed an exclusive deal with Mixer. And I just did a sarcastic video about who really cares. I mean, he didn't leave because of any moral decisions. He left because he was going to get paid a truckload of cash. Does it affect you or me at the end of the day? No. You know, if you want to go watch him, you go sign up with Mixer. But there was a lot more to it than that. But that's the way I wanted to do it, because there was going to be a ton of videos and we were all going to be saying the same things. So I wanted to try and do something a little bit different. But the fact of the matter is, when he went over to Mixer, I think they got something ridiculous, like 1 million signups over the course of the next few days. Something along those kind of lines. And everything should have technically have gone smooth. Sure, it was a coup for Mixer. And Twitch did lose a big streamer. Although he wasn't number one, I think he was like number 2. So, he's still absolutely colossal. All the people are just like, well, he wasn't number 1, that's why he's left. Trust me, he was making bank and then some at Twitch. So, yeah, from that stance, Twitch have lost a lot of money, because there's a lot of money flowing in with subscribers for Ninja, for Tyler, and of course bits. They all get their cuts and things like this. So it is a large proportion of income that has gone. And Twitch, as we're gonna go into today, are very protective about a certain selection of their own streamers. And from a player perspective, from a viewer perspective, I should stress, there's a lot of people who are getting very frustrated with Twitch because they tend to believe it's losing its identity as a gaming streaming platform and turning into a cesspit of Thots and, that kind of business. And they are getting protected heavily, which we'll go into later in the video. So, Ninja leaves. He goes over to Mixer. There seems to be a couple of salty tweets from Twitch. They send out a tweet saying RIP Ninja. I think that was done by, Jason or whatever it is, the guy who set up Twitch initially. And then what seemed to happen is if you went to Ninja's channel, instead of just saying, you need a time machine to go back to see this page, what you got is a recommendation now. The streamer you're looking for is in another castle, taken from, Mario. Check out these popular live channels, and it has a bunch of other channels. Now, nobody else seems to have got this. Twitch have responded to this. But to really just make them look like complete buffoons, the top streamed recommended channel on probably the second biggest streamer on their platform that's left was Hardcore Prawn. That's the word we're using. Prawn. 14,000 odd viewers were on this page. It was an unpartnered channel. Nothing seemed to ring an alarm bell whatsoever. So the algorithm just whacks it up there. Now, of course, Ninja's audience is predominantly kids. And I don't mean that in a patronizing way. That's just what it is. His audience are predominantly kids. So them being exposed to this, well, they might have found themselves in the just talking or the just chatting section. Okay. So anyway, Ninja is not happy and rightfully so. So he puts out a tweet, disgusted and so sorry, and he puts out a message which is about a minute and a half long, which has been viewed now by 6.5 million people. And he stresses in this:
as you guys know, I'm streaming on Mixer now. My team and I have made sure that the transition went incredibly smooth, super professional. We haven't said anything bad or negative about Twitch, obviously, because there really hadn't been any reason to. Over the last couple of days, there have been some things that have been going on that, you know, we let slide. They were kind of annoying, little jabs we felt like, but it didn't matter. We wanted to stay professional. But now, for those of you who don't know, if you go to twitch.tv/ninja, they advertise other channels. They don't do this for anyone else that's offline, by the way. Just me. And there are also other streamers who have signed with other platforms whose stream and channel still remains the same. You can see their VODs. They don't promote other streams. They don't promote other popular channels. But they do on mine. I've been streaming for 8 years to build my brand, to build that channel. 14.5 million followers. And they were still using my channel to promote other streamers. Well, now, there was a porn account that was #1
Prawn
recommended on my channel. And I have no say in any of this stuff. So this is this is the line, this is the straw. We're trying to get the whole channel taken down to begin with, or at least not promote other streamers and other channels on my brand, on my freaking profile. So for anyone who saw that, for anyone whose kids or who just didn't obviously want to see that, I apologize, and I'm sorry.
Now, Ninja brings up a very good point, actually. They chose what content to show on his channel. And because this is something which has never been done before, they've never had these recommend other channels or anything like that whatsoever. Because they've never had anything like that before, people who come to his channel are going to see what's been recommended, and although it is obviously not the case, but they are going to, some people, stupidly, I admit, are going to associate what is being offered there to Ninja. That is just, unfortunately, a fact of life. When you associate two things together, regardless of whether one agrees or disagrees, people will start to associate. So, you know, you think Ninja and then you have this. It's a poor association, particularly, as he said, for his brand, and also because his audience is predominantly kids and they shouldn't be exposed to Prawn at such a tender year. Now, Emmett Shear, who is the CEO of Twitch, has responded. Our community comes to Twitch looking for live content. To help ensure they find great live channels, we've been experimenting with showing recommended content across Twitch, including on streamers' pages that are offline. I haven't seen or heard of any other instances of this apart from on Ninja's channel. I'm not saying that there isn't, but I have not heard a single solitary instance of any other channels having this at all. So it does look like it was potentially implemented at the very least to go onto possibly bigger streamers' channels in case they do a hop, so they can try and get other people going into other channels and keep that audience together. He continues, this helps all streamers as it creates new community connections. However, the lewd content that appeared on the Ninja offline channel page grossly violates our terms of service, and we permanently suspended the account in question. No, Sherlock. We have also suspended these recommendations while we investigate how this content came to be promoted. Well, it came to be promoted because of a poorly designed algorithm. An algorithm that was simply looking for numbers, popularity, you know, sort of like size of channel correlating to size of audience. So if a smaller channel had a ton of viewers, it'd be like, oh, great, we've got a brand new streamer that seems to have really connected with an audience. Why? You know, because let me just get a prop for you here, folks. You know, let's spell it out for you. It's a little bit of this going on. A little bit of this going on. You know what I'm saying? He then also continues, you know, because his thing which they've never done before, which they were suddenly testing, is now suspended. Because it was quickly put together in an effort to... Never mind. On a more personal note, I apologise, want to apologise directly to Ninja. Nothing says an apology like, I apologise, want to apologise directly to Ninja. Nothing says, I'm sorry, like I couldn't even be bothered to quickly read over a tweet, which I didn't mean and I didn't care about. And if you wanted to apologise to Ninja directly, you would have done it behind the scenes, not on some callous tweet. It wasn't our intent, but it should not have happened. No excuses. Well, the thing is, right, no excuses and all this. Twitch, a little while ago, put out a tweet, I think it's going back a couple of years, saying, you need to hold us accountable. You need to hold us accountable for our actions, right? And going to what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, you got people like Alinity, who can quite happily throw cats over a head. Just a few days ago, couple of days ago, drops the N-bomb in her channel. Does she get remotely banned, you know, suspended, etc.? No. In actual fact, people who were speaking out about her throwing a cat were finding they were the ones who were getting into trouble because you dare touch Twitch's golden girl. Or Amaranth, who I think Amaranth, I don't watch these channels, you know, so if I can't get the names quite right, forgive. But again, she recently, just a few days ago, dropped the N-bomb in a channel. What happened? Nothing. Whereas some guys have said not the word, not even intimating at the word, but have said the word words that sound not even remotely similar, which suddenly Twitch has said, well, that sounds like you said the N-bomb. And suspended them, banned them. It is one rule for one and one for the other. And so it makes, I mean, I'd say it's no surprise that Twitch would jump over to Mixer, but those aren't the reasons that he's jumping for. But it gives people who are getting more and more disillusioned with Twitch, their double standards, their hypocrisy, it's making them say, well, look, hey, if Microsoft, now that Mixer's got Microsoft support behind it, if they can build it up as to a direct competitor to Twitch, this is what we need. Because it's now getting overrun by people who are overly protected, who can do what they want, they can throw animals over the head, they can drop the N-bomb, and they won't be punished at all. They won't be touched. But a guy will be for doing nothing of the sort, nothing even similar. A guy recently got banned because he pulled down his pants, he still had boxers on, and dry humped a pillow where you got wenches doing, you know, twisters and yoga with their buttholes to the camera. You know what I mean? It's just because they've become a joke. They've become a meme, and they're not holding themselves accountable for their own actions. And if they treat everyone in the same manner, people wouldn't be bothered, but they don't. They clearly show bias. So at the moment, Twitch are really making themselves look bad. They truly are. They're coming across as bitter. They're coming across as hypocrites. And then you've got apologies, which, you know, need I say more? Things which have just been thrown together to try and compensate, not working because they've been thrown together to try and compensate. So yes, it's all a bit of a palaver, isn't it, folks? But let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.